Black box experiment. Aim of the experiment is to identify and measure the values of passive components L, C and R in the circuit. The operators required are black box, signal generator, AC milliammeter and AC voltmeter, connecting wires. The circuit diagram of the black box experiment indicates how the black box is connected in the circuit. The black box setup is completely sealed and it contains a common terminal called 0 terminal for reference and 3 terminals 1, 2, 3. Across 0 and 1 there is a component inside, across 0, 2 also there is a component, across 0, 3 there is a component. So we need to pass AC current now between 0, 1, between 0, 2 and between 0, 3, and then we study the response of the current with frequency. Then we decide which component is connected between 0, 1, 0, 2 and 0, 3. Connect a wire from signal generator to positive of the AC ammeter and then from AC milliammeter to terminal 1 and then from 0 terminal to other end of the signal generator. Now connect a voltmeter from 0, 1 terminal 1 and so that voltmeter is connected to measure voltage across 0 and 1. The oscillator contains a knob for tuning the frequency, another knob to control the output, that is current or voltage, and a function selector and then frequency range selector. For this experiment select 10K range only and select function sine wave function and let this knob should be for internal, frequency display should be for internal and no use of attenuation. Now vary the frequency knob such that the frequency output should be 1 kilohertz exactly. So 1 kilohertz exactly, and while copying the readings in the manual, so it is not necessary to copy the third and fourth digit. Before we start taking readings, we need to set the current in the circuit. For that, let us fix the frequency to 1 kilohertz exactly and now turn the current knob fully so that the current becomes maximum in the circuit. Now check for individual components. So we are checking current for 0 and 1 now. Let us move to 0 and 2. So when we move to 0 and 2, there is no display in the ammeter, it indicating that the current is exceeding 20 milliamp. Now adjust the current knob until we get current around 10 to 12 milliamp. Now across 0 and 1 we are giving a frequency of 1 kilohertz. Now record corresponding voltage and the current in the tabular column. So the voltage is to be recorded thrice while doing the experiment, one at 1K, another reading at 2K, another reading at 3K. The average voltage to be taken later. But current is recorded by varying the frequency in steps of 0.2 kilohertz. So now the frequency output is 1 kilohertz. Now increase the frequency to 1.2. Increase the frequency to 1.2 and record the corresponding ammeter reading in the tabular column. Now shift the connections to 0, 2 and at 0, 2 again same frequency, note down corresponding ammeter reading. Then shift the connections to 0, 3 and then take down another current reading across 0 and 3. So like this, for every change of 0.2 kilohertz, take readings for 01, 02 and 03 simultaneously. So like this, we have to take the readings at least 10 trials starting from 1 kilohertz in steps of 0.2 kilohertz. The readings for 01 terminals, the reading for 02 terminal and the readings between 0 and 3 terminal are tabulated. Plot a graph of I versus 1 by f for inductor, then plot a graph of I versus f for capacitor, and then calculate the slopes, and after calculating the slopes calculate C and L and R using the formulas.